Hey guys, it's Michelle with Marshtown TV today, and I am here at your library right here on Main Street with your friend and mine, the lovely Miss Penny. Now, before we start talking about what's going on here this month, you have me in a totally different section of the library where I have never been. What exactly is this cute little room, and what do you guys use it for?
Well, when we first opened this room, it was called the senior room. But Shelley wanted to utilize it a little more, so we let some of our local groups come in and use it. Like we got a needlecraft group that comes in, a genealogy group that comes in and uses it. So if you have a small group that wants to use it for no charge, you do need to call us ahead of time, and we can see if it's available, and we'll put it on the door, and you may meet here. Now, birthdays and showers, things like that, they have to happen downstairs in the community room.
Okay, yeah, definitely, because a birthday, that's going to be a whole lot bigger and a lot more people. But this is perfect for just a quaint little meeting, so I'm so glad I got that out of the way. And you've enlightened me to a new part of their library and mine. So let's talk about March then. What do you got going on this month?
March is a busy month. I have my list here. March the 2nd, Dr. Seuss's birthday.
I am surprised that you don't have a Dr. Seuss hat or a leprechaun hat in here for me to wear. I'm somewhat disappointed, but I digress. Go ahead. Let's talk about Dr. Seuss. How's it going to be celebrated?
Well, Miss Vanda's going to have a nice get together at time at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And that's on the 2nd?
That's on March the 2nd. And she's going to have a guest speaker come in and read. She's going to have a few activities and some snacks.
And she always has so much fun for the kids and the grown-up kids down there too, right?
She does, yes. We have a good time with Miss Vanda.
Now, something else I want to ask you about before I forget. Before, we had talked about computer classes. Is it March that the computer classes are starting up?
I'm glad you asked. Yes. They're happening March the 15th and March the 29th.
I didn't know that was in your notes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's in my notes, but that's okay. It's going to be the first class is the 15th. You do need to call. You do need to register. Spaces are limited. The first class is going to be an introduction to computers. And then as the classes progress, they're going to be on other topics like Microsoft Office works, digital photos, downloads, your social sites like Facebook, and resumes and internet safety.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is there a charge for this?
There's no charge. And those classes are going to be taught by Shelley, our director, and Bobby, our computer technician. Those are going to be offered, I think, through the entire year.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So, again, if folks want to sign up for this, they need to come by or call at least, right?
They definitely do, yes.
Is there a limit to each class?
I asked Shelley, and it's probably going to be limited to the number of laptops that we have, probably around 4 or 5 at a time.
Okay. Well, I mentioned the leprechaun hat earlier. St. Patty's Day. What are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day? Are you going to dye your hair green?
No, I'm not.
Chicken.
For St. Patrick's Day, we just set up a book display. Leslie has pulled a lot of books about going green, golf, anything that would contain anything green. So she's got a display on the main lobby if you just come on and see that. And also, the month of March is National Women's History Month. And so we also have a display right next to that. So just come in and check out those displays.
Yeah, and that's really neat because, I'm assuming probably kids are observing that at school as well, and they need to do book reports and such, so they don't need to go Google that. They need to come to the library and check out Eleanor Roosevelt and Amelia Earhart and such. Wouldn't you agree? Is there a Michelle Green Smith in there somewhere?
No, have you written a book? Or?
Well, no, not yet. But anyway, now
TV personality?
I'm going to go with that. Yes, let's go with that. Is there anything else special that you want to point out?
No, just our regular meetings. We are having the Lego meeting this month with Tana. So
That's gone very well, hasn't it?
Oh, it has. And if you'll come by the library, some of the builds are in Shelley's office, and you can look at them. But the next meeting is the 20th, and Tana meets 5 to 6.
Okay, fantastic. I know some folks, and I've even heard them talk about bringing their kids, and it's a lot of fun. There is so much that goes on here at the library. It's not just books. It's not just movies. There's fun events, and there's educational events, things that you can learn. One thing that she and I discussed a little bit earlier, and we're going to talk about later on in the year. She's going to start a new project that's in reference to cancer awareness. You want to talk just a tad about that?
Someone told me about the shop that is up the road. Do you recall the name of the shop?
All About Us, I think.
All About
Marty?
Marty, yes, such a sweet lady. Talked with her during my lunch hour, and she's agreed. She and her daughter have agreed to do a special seminar for us. So I'll let you know a little bit more about that as we get that together.
Definitely. You guys, if for no other reason, you need to stay tuned about that. That's going to be a very important and very exciting thing, and I'm proud that you're doing that. You know, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all so much for staying tuned. I love the comments when I hit you at the grocery store and things like that, and you talk about it. Uh-oh, I got one more thing. Crafts with the staff. Sorry. Let's talk. What day? What time?
I told you we had a lot going on during March. Okay, and March the 22nd, we're featuring Wendy. Wendy's going to be teaching how to do a wreath, and there are 10 spots available. No cost for this craft. It's provided by Friends of the Library, so call and sign up.
Oh, and I know those classes fill up very quickly. I am so sorry I cut you off when I did. But again, guys, love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind comments that you make to Tony and to me and to the folks that we talk to with Penny and with Candy and Becky at Rose Center. If it weren't for you guys watching us, well, we couldn't be here, could we?
No, we couldn't.
Thanks. Take care, and we will see you next time.